What's good, YouTube? This your boy J Diggy 92 coming at y'all with another story time. I got my cup in my hand. Y'all gotta excuse me. I ain't been drinking, but I've been sipping. And sipping on this got me thinking of this one story time I got for y'all. Hopefully I'm not blinding y'all. This white on the white background. It's just a young boy was on his young Tiller flow. So yeah, I definitely wanted to wear this, but made me think of this story. Let me put this down because I'm gonna be sipping too much. But yeah, made me think of this story. So today's story time is when pimping goes wrong.
Then I'm a motherfucking P.I.M.P.
Yes, I said when pimping goes wrong. So, like y'all know, if y'all watch my previous story times or whatever, y'all know that I was big on like online dating and everything else, like stuff like that. And being online, I ain't gonna lie, like that is the easiest way to talk to people. Like I don't do it now, but back then, like if I wanted to talk to you, I just copy it and paste it. Unless like you was bad enough to where you made me like create a whole new message. Like for my ex, I created like a whole new message. But like we ain't talking about her, we talking about somebody else. But it was this one that I met, and I never forget it, where I met her at. I was at work. I used to work night shift. And I'm sitting at this little gate or whatever, checking IDs, but it's late because the gate had broken and they put me on it. And so I'm just sitting there and I'm like, damn, like I'm about to die. Like I'm sleepy as hell. I'm about to die because it's late as fuck and I just want to go to sleep. And so I'm scrolling on the joint. I forgot what site it was. I can't even tell you because I was on all of them. Scrolling. Look, see her, bad as fuck. Like when I tell you this was the baddest Hispanic female I have ever met in my life, I'm talking about slim, thick, cute ass. I would have bought her all the bags, nigga. Like, God, bruh. Like, baddest, bruh. Bruh. Oh my God. But we can get off that because I can stay on them curves. Oh, Jesus. But, nah, y'all, bad as hell. So, hit her up and we start rapping. Like, we just going back and forth. And, like, it surprised me because, you know what's in your league and what's not, like I said before, y'all. And she was way out of that joint. But, like, it was late. I said, fuck it. You guys shoot your shot when that shit become available. Cause who knows, you might be Kyrie in the finals, nigga. And you win that championship, nigga. Like you parlaying and shit. I don't know where that comparison came from, but that shit was lit. But yeah, so sitting here and we actually started talking. We going back and forth. And she talked me through the rest of my shift. Like we talked for like a good 3-4 hours, like just going back and forth. And like she was like, this is usually how it go for me. I never ask for numbers unless like I really want your number. But like for me, usually they be like, oh, just hit me, here's my number, just hit me, I'm about to get off this thing type stuff and that blah blah blah. So I was like, all right. So she gave me the number and was like, yo, you cool, so just go ahead, hit me, I'm about to get off this and call it a night. But yeah, just hit me tomorrow or something. Like, yeah, I'd love to talk to you again. And I was like, oh, I bet. So sitting here and was like, hit her up the next day. Cause I actually was off work. She was like, yo, you should, tonight you should come through. We at a hotel. And what's funny is she was from Cali and she was here for 2 weeks. I don't know if this shit is real, but she said she was here for a weed convention.
Smoke weed every day.
Cause I guess out in Cali, she got her own weed shop and was like, she here for a weed convention. I don't know how true this was, but looking back at some of our conversations, she was definitely a weed head. So Yeah, she might have been telling the truth, y'all. I don't know many weed conventions because I don't smoke, but it is what it is. You gotta get it how you live, I guess. So, sitting here, we rapping, and she was like, "Come through, like, I want to see you come through." And like everybody know what that "come through" text mean. Like this was that night. The next night, she hit me at like 10, 11. Was like, "You should come through. Like, what's up?" And I was like, "Damn it, like, fuck." So at this time, I was living with my moms. And y'all know how moms is. Like, they ain't gonna let you out no house at no booty call hours. Like, come on, cuz. So, like, no matter what you said, they know what it's hitting for. And, like, I ain't gonna lie, back then I was a little bitch. So, like, I wasn't really about that sneak out life. It blows me to this day because I should have went and seen what it was hitting for. But I knew what it was hitting for because I was like, walk it, it's like, nah. But, yeah, man, so needless to say, I didn't go, but I was like, yo, I can meet you at like 7, 8 in the morning. It's just gonna look like I'm going to work. And she was like, oh, yeah, that's cool. I'll just stay up, wait for you. So I'm sitting here and I was like, all right, bet. And so texting, blah, 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 rapping. And so the next morning get here and was like, I hit her up. She gave me the hotel information that night, and then she went to sleep. So I'm driving, and I got there, and y'all, she was knocked the fuck out. Like, she answered none of this shit. And so I know what y'all thinking, like, oh, this nigga got catfish. Like, this, she wasn't really there. And I thought the same shit too. So needless to say, I drove back home. She woke up and was like, oh, why you ain't come? And I was like, what you mean? I called you like 3, 4 times. And she was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Like, I fell asleep. I didn't hear it. Like, we had smoked last night and I was out. And I was like, man, it's cool. And like, I'm thinking she a catfish. And so, until she hit me with this, she was like, yo, well, since I couldn't see you, can we at least like Skype, Uvu, something? And I was like, hold up, this bitch is real. Like, hold up, bruh. Like, you real? And I was like, yeah, it's cool. And so at the time I lived with my mom and my sister. And y'all know how females, and they always in your shit, especially little sisters. What you doing? Who is that? I'm telling mom. Like, that's how my sister is. She ain't like that no more. Well, like, she got on my damn nerves. Like, when we was growing up, my sister got on my damn nerves. And so, needless to say, I Skyped her that night. I did not know what to expect. I didn't know if I was gonna get her or what. So called her on Uvu, and she picked up and was like, dog, the angel was on the other side of that screen. When I tell you this was the most beautiful, oh my God, like, bruh, niggas out this bitch looking like a lad.
Beautiful. She's got these eyes that just, and this hair, wow, and her smile.
Yeah, man, she was like bad as fuck. So I was like saying, you don't really fuck with me like that. Like, I forgot where the conversation went to, where I was like, man, you don't really fuck with the kid like that. Like, she was like, no, I fuck with you the long way, the strong way, the tough way. Like, she hit me with bars, and I was like, oh shit. She was like, no, I'm feeling you. Like, let's make this thing like a real thing. Like, I'm not gonna be here for too much longer, but I don't care what I gotta do. Like, I'm trying to be with you. And I was like, oh shit. Like, bro, oh my God, like, she was bad as hell. I wish I still had a picture of her, but I don't. And so, needless to say, we going back and forth, like we Skyped and Uvu'd every single night, bro. And so it was like, I'd call her. I'll never forget, she was doing her hair, and she was hot curling the joint, but them joints was out. She was about to go out that night, and like, I wasn't old enough to go, that's why I couldn't go. And she doing her hair, and I was like, damn, you bad as hell. And she was like, she smiled, and like, she couldn't stop smiling. She was like, thank you, boo. And like, she doing her, I was like, oh my God, my baby bad as shit. So she sending pictures back and forth, like, bro, every picture she looked like just God, like God out this one. But needless to say, this is where pimping goes wrong. I should have cut all my joints off then, but I didn't. And so needless to say, we was on Uvu one night, and I usually leave my phone upstairs or something, and my phone was right by the computer. We talking, rapping, and like, you know how sometimes they get like that dead silence and shit. And so like, I think it was in between her and her cousin was like passing the blunt, and it was her turn to hit the blunt, and like my phone vibrated, and then she was like, and my phone vibrated loud as hell. And bruh, I never forget that. She was like, yo, who that? And I was like, what you talking about? And she was like, wasn't that your phone? I was like, yeah, don't worry about it. And she was like, don't worry about it. Like, bro, I could have said anything. I could have said it was my mom, sister, best friend, something. My dumb ass said, don't worry about it. Bro, she was like, oh, don't worry about it? Bloop. Like, y'all know that sound when you in the Skype call? That's the sound. That was the last sound I ever heard from her. Like, she blocked me on everything, hung up on me. I haven't been able to contact her ass since. Like, you talking about a nigga sick? I was sick. Like, I was like, bro, I just lost the baddest girl I'll ever have in my life. Like, bro, ever since then I've been in love with Hispanic women. Like, I love my sisters. I love y'all dearly. Y'all beautiful as hell. But boy, it's like blacks and Hispanics is like right. Ooh, Jesus. Like, especially they be speaking Spanish. Don't let them call me Poppy. We gonna have like 10 kids. You call me that. Like, oh my God, that was the baddest. And this is where Pimpin goes wrong, because the joint that texted me was ugly as shit, and I should've. I miss her, bruh. I have not been able to contact her since. Like, I don't even know if she's still alive, bruh. But man, if you watching this, please pick up the phone, man. Hit her with the Travis Scott. Pick up the phone, man. But yeah, man. So when I'm closing this video, man, I just want to leave y'all with this, man. If you got a bad joint that's really rocking with you, don't fuck it up with having side bitches, especially joints that's below her. Like, she was a 10. The joint that I was fucking with was like a 6. So, man, don't. My Bryson Tiller flow. Don't, because, bro, like, she's that bad. It's at least a good 2 or 3 dudes behind you just waiting for you to fuck up. Believe that. Believe it. So, that's all I'm gonna say for all my young bulls out there. Don't be on that nut shit and fucking with 10 different joints because your bad star player may just get drafted by another team. That's all I'm gonna say. And yeah, man, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Enjoyed my pain, my sorrow that I live with every day. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. But yeah, man, go hit that thumbs up, that like button, subscribe to the channel. You won't follow me on anything. Y'all know y'all can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, all that. JDiggy92. Do this for y'all. I love y'all so much. Yeah, man, I'm gonna get up out of here, and I'm gonna go ahead and finish this drink and cry. So I'm gonna see y'all. I love y'all, and I'm gonna see y'all when I see y'all.